Hello, 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 my beautiful Glow Nation. How are you? How is everybody doing? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy full moon. Happy full moon, everybody. How are you doing? Hello. Hi, Bev. Hello, Annie. Hello, hello. Welcome, 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 everyone on all of the platforms. Welcome everyone on all of the platforms. We're very excited to have you here. Oh, Annie, thank you so much. You're so kind. You're so kind. Hello, Dawn. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Here we go. A bit closer. How is everybody doing? Let's wait a minute or so until everybody joins. Ah. Have you felt today, you guys? Has anybody felt this intensity? I had to go back to sleep. I'm not even kidding you. I had to go back to sleep today. I woke up. I did not sleep very much at all last night. It felt I was just wide awake. It was 2 a.m. and I thought it was already 6 a.m. I thought I had not heard the alarm. Like, that's how awake I was, you know? Hello, Francesca. Hi, hi. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I know our beautiful moon, isn't she? Isn't she? Ciao, Patrizia. Hello, hello. And I had to go back to sleep, you guys. I've been exhausted all day. I had a few sessions today, so I really wanted to pace it, you know? And I had to go really slow. I really had to go really slow because you had an intense conversation this morning, Annie. Totally a vibe. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi, Caitlin. Hello, Kim. Dragon today. Oh my goodness. This is a Taurus full moon. We shouldn't be feeling this way, you guys. Taurus moons are usually the lightest ones, you know, because the moon is exalted in Taurus. Hello, Brittany. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind. You're so very kind. You're so very kind. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us on all of the platforms. Happy full moon, my darlings. Happy Taurus super full moon, dare I say. Super full moon today. Hello, who do we have? Who do we have? Patricia, hello. Happy full moon, she says. And you saw sacred geometry in the moonlight. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I love that. Oh no. Oh, Francesca, I'm so sorry. Unusual Wednesday. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you said he's okay, yeah? Oh my goodness, sending you loads of beautiful healing energy. Loads and loads of it. Loads and loads of it. Any Mercury retrograde is trying to enter early. I know, I know. Hi, Rossio. Hello, Elena. Hi, Yasmin. Hello, hello, hello. Right. Is anybody here for the first time now? Is anybody here for the first time? Who is doing, whether you're in the Glow Nation for the first time or whether this is your first full moon ceremony in general, just let us know in the chat box because we want to know. We're a close-knit community. We want to know. We want to know. We want to welcome you in this beautiful space. If you feel called to be here today, there's a reason. There's a reason that this community has called you, that you felt our energy. This is a really, really beautiful space to be in. It's first full moon. Oh, Kim, amazing, amazing. The closest is come to experiencing what it's like to have a baby. Oh my God, Francesca. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me. I hope he's okay. I hope he's all right, because that doesn't sound fun at all. Doesn't sound fun at all. Sending loads and loads and loads of healing. Hello, Mary. Welcome, welcome. As I was saying, yes, this is a beautiful, beautiful community. So if you felt called to be in our presence today, thank you so much for giving us a chance, first of all. And second thing, thank you for being here, because it's a beautiful, beautiful space. Everybody, honestly, I keep saying this, but we've been doing this for 2.5 years now, almost 3. And it's been growing and growing. We've got almost 3,000 souls in our Glow Nation. How amazing is that? And we keep growing. And every soul we attract is meant to be here. It's a soul that is definitely meant to be here. So if you're here for the first time, whether you're writing in the chat or not, we see you. Even if you don't write in the chat, I want to give you a shout out because I know that you're here. I know that you're here regardless. So thank you for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. So, my name is Gloria. Hi, by the way, if we haven't met yet, hello. I have the honor of being the host in the Glow Nation, in this beautiful community. I'm a spiritual medium and consciousness development guide and teacher. I am here with a mission. You know, I am here. I was put on this earth, I feel, to help people come home to themselves. You know, I have this big vision. That I totally believe it's 100% possible, but I have this vision that is about harmony. You know, it's about harmony in the world. It's about a world that lives on a really high vibration where there's cooperation, collaboration, compassion, a lot of support. And I really, truly believe that we can get there. I really, really, truly do. And I believe that the way to get there is to come home to ourselves. I really, really believe that. I feel that a lot of the disconnection that we're experiencing in the world and this day and age is because of this. It's because I feel like a lot of people are so scared to come home, you know, because of everything I think that we've been conditioned to believe. But it's not a scary thing to do. It's where you belong. Home is where you belong. Home to yourself is where each and every one of us belongs. So if I can help anybody do that, you know, I'm going to be here doing it. I'm going to be here doing it. Hello, Nicole. Welcome. Happy full moon to you, darling. All right. Okay. So put us in the chat box also. We want to know your astrology. We want to know that because we are from all different parts of the world. So we want to know what energies have we got in the room tonight. Hello, Sarah. I'm a Cancer Sun, Taurus Moon, and Scorpio Rising. No, it's not true. I'm not a Scorpio Rising. I'm a Virgo Rising. I don't know where that came from. But here we go. It's a Cancer Sun, Taurus Moon, and Virgo Rising. Patricia, Cancer Sun, Aries Moon, and Virgo Rising. We have such matching energy, Patricia. Amazing. Let us know in the chat box. I love it. Scorpio Sun, Cancer Moon, Sagittarius Rising for Nicole. I love this. I love hearing all of everybody's astrology because it's just a testimony that we can be so different. We can hold such different energies within ourselves. First of all, we can hold such different energies within ourselves, but also be in a community where there's so many different energies around and still look. We're here all wanting to heal or wanting to connect or wanting to build a better place or wanting to make the world a better place. So we cannot be that much different, can we? So anyways, so Yasmin, Sun and Moon in Sagittarius, Capricorn Rising, Sarah, Pisces Sun, Libra Moon, Cancer Rising, married to a Taurus. Oh my goodness, Taurus and Pisces are such a, ooh, what a lovely match. Wow, beautiful. I do love you, Scorpios. Indeed, yes. Dawn, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising. Triple Virgo there, Dawn. Amazing. Aquarius Sun, Leo Moon, Scorpio Rising for Annie. Love it. Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Sagittarius Rising for Francesca. Amazing. So, here's what we're going to do tonight. It's going to be a bit of an active one. Not active. I wouldn't say active. Maybe that's not the right word. But we're going to do a little bit of moon education as usual because we like to connect. I like to, you know, if there's anybody here doing the ceremonies for the first time, I like to just go back to why we do this with the moon. Yes, full house Sagittarius for you, Chris. Amazing. Very fiery. I bet you're very loved. Everybody loves a Sagittarius. You've got a triple whammy of that. Amazing. So, Sun in Sagittarius, Taurus, Mercury in Scorpio. Moon in Taurus, maybe? Mercury in Scorpio? Is that Kathleen? Brittany, Leo Sun, Libra Moon, and Scorpio Rising. Hello. Over on the other platform. Welcome, you guys. So this is what we're going to do. A little bit of moon education just to touch base on that. We're going to talk about this Taurus super full moon and what it is all about. Then we're going to do a bit of nervous system regulation. Who doesn't love that? Who doesn't love a little bit of a nervous system regulation, which is needed? We're going to see why, but it's needed. We're going to do our usual journal prompts. And then we've got a beautiful visualization journey I'm going to take you through. And but I'm not going to tell you what it is about because I don't want to ruin it. So we're going to do that. I'm going to take you through this journey, and then we're going to do a little bit of tarot as well at the end. So are we ready? We're going to start with our usual grounding. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sarah. That's so kind. That's very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing. Hello, Shayla as well. Hello, hello. Chantel, Nakisha as well. Welcome, welcome everyone. All right, okay. So if we want to do a little bit of grounding together to just get us on the same page, on the same energy, to just tune in. So what we're going to do is we're simply just going to push out the energies that we don't need. Okay, all you need to do is, if you can visualize, then I would suggest that you visualize as you exhale. We're just going to do 3 inhales and 3 exhales. That's all it is. Yeah, 3 inhales, 3 exhales. But with the exhale, if you can visualize like something coming out of you, like a black smoke or something representing what you're releasing. But if you can't visualize, also you can sense it. See if you can sense it in your body. Hello, Maria. Welcome. Hello, hello. Annie, I love that. My favorite season is the fall of the patriarchy. That's amazing. Can I borrow that, Annie? That's amazing. I want to borrow that. Right. So, oh my God. What is going on today? You guys, it's the full moon. What's going on? Okay, here we go. Lols. So we're gonna go in, do the breaths, and then come back. Okay. Now have your feet flat on the ground. You can also be in the lotus position if you want. So see how you feel. But feet on the ground or in the lotus position. Have your arms outstretched with your palms facing upwards and rest them on your lap. And then if you feel safe to do so, you can close your eyes. Otherwise, you can just gaze on the floor in front of you. And as I said, all we're going to do, we're just going to clear our energy to just be ready for the workshop. So we're going to take a deep inhale. I want you to take it really deep. Like when you feel like you can't inhale anymore, just do a little bit more. Okay? So deep inhale. All the way to the top, and then release it all out. If you can visualize, just sense or visualize the smoke going out of you. If you can picture a door in front of you as well and visualize the smoke going out of the door, do that too. Well, we'll take another deep breath in and out. Really feel your shoulders falling. Your chest dropping. Let it out. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Find your center. Bring your breathing back to normal. If you had a door in front of you, if you picture the door in front of you, just close it now so that you're keeping all the energies outside. Find your center, your heart. Drop your shoulders, unclench your jaw. Feel the seat on the chair, feel your seat on the chair. And come into the space. I'm going to open the circle and invite in earth energy, source energy, and unconditional love. I'm going to invite in all of our guides and ancestors, spirit guides, angels and archangels, everyone who can help us make the most out of this energy for our highest and best good, and the highest and best good of all. Now bring forward your intention. Why did you want to tune into this energy tonight or today of this Taurus super full moon? Bring your intention forward and activate it within you. I want you to know that it's normal to feel emotional while working with the moon. It can be intense. So Just allow yourself to feel it. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. There's just your way. You're allowed to feel any way you want to feel. You're allowed to participate as much or as little as you want. So if you want to share your experience in the chat, feel free to do so. If you want to feel like you're just want to watch in the background and just take your notes, do that. Know that every part of you is welcome in this space. We hold it with love, respect, compassion. We're all here for healing and for growth. I'm going to ask you to invite in someone who you'd like, whose energy you would like next to you today. Maybe to support you during the ceremony, maybe just because you miss them and you just want to feel them around. It could also be somebody you've never met, but you just want to have around you today as an inspiration. Invite their energy in. They could be on the other side, they could be on this side. Just call them in to support you. And then tune into your heartbeat. Relax. Be ready to transform. Once you're ready, you can take another deep, deep, deep inhale. Exhale. Let it all out. And then start wiggling your toes, your fingers, and come back into the space when you're ready. And here we go. Hello, Shooting Star. Hello, Jenny as well. While we were doing the opening, hello, Jen. Hello. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's talk about the moon first. Let's talk about this magical celestial body that is gifting us so much, so much energy. It is no sound. Oh. Is it back now? No? Okay. Hello, hello? How about now? Yeah? Okay. Cool. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, good. Good. I was saying, why do we work with the moon? Why do we work with the moon? If it goes away, just let me know, because I sometimes just inside timer flips it to the other thing. I don't know why. So anyways, the moon. The moon is an amazing tool to work with. Hello, Jess. Good morning, darling. Good morning. It is an amazing tool to work with, the moon, because it's not in sync now. What's going on? Why is it telling me that I've got good connection and everything? What's going on? It is for you. Okay. Now I am. Okay, cool. Okay. Good. Let's get started. So, why do we work with the moon? The moon is, in astrology, is connected. Hello, Lorette. It's connected to our subconscious, you see. This is the main reason why I really do moon work and why I find it so effective, because it's connected to our subconscious. The subconscious is what rules our life, right? Everything that rules our life, it is happening underneath the surface, right? And so by connecting with the moon, we are actively working with our subconscious. And so that's the first thing, that's the first rule to transforming your life is working with the subconscious. Okay. That's the first thing. That's the first most effective way to transform your life is to actually become aware of what's going on in your subconscious, transform it so that you can have a different subconscious running your life from a healed place rather than a wounded place. And that's when we see true transformation and true progress and true growth in our life. Now, the moon does this in different ways. First of all, yes, it's the energy. We're made 70% of water. We are deeply, deeply influenced by the moon. Very deeply influenced by the moon. Now, it's got different layers. So the first layer is the cycles, okay? So the moon has a 28 to 30 day cycle, and it's got two main energies that we work with. One is the new moon and one is the full moon. So the new moon is when the moon is new, so it's dark in the sky, we don't see it, but it's the first layer. So we work with the new moon when we want to set new intention, when we want to start something new, okay? And then it was my bow. It was. Bless you. Everybody thought I was wearing cat ears the other day. I know. Everybody thought that. It was a bow. It was a bow. Thank you, though. I still love the cat ears as well. I love the cat ears as well. So the first, yes, it's a new moon. It's a new layer. It's a new beginning. So we set new intentions and everything. Then the second layer we've got is the full moon, which is what we have tonight. The moon is bright in the sky. It illuminates everything. And we work on releasing things. We work on releasing. Now, the third layer of working with the moon is the sign in which the moon is in. Because that gives it the flavor. That determines what we're working with. That determines which part of the subconscious we're addressing at that specific time. And today we have a full moon in Taurus, which means that we're addressing the part of the subconscious. We're going to talk about that in a moment, but we're addressing the part of the subconscious that is related to Taurus. We're also in Scorpio season, which is Taurus's polar opposite. So within itself, this is a very, very transformational season already. Scorpio is the sign of transformation. So both moons that we have in this season, we're going to have this full moon now, and then we're going to have in a couple of weeks' time a new moon in Scorpio. So both moons that we have in this season are going to be super transformational in general because it's the season of transformation itself. But the focus of this, the polarity between these two signs is Scorpio, transformation, sensuality, legacy, death, and rebirth. That's the energy of Scorpio. In terms of Taurus, is wealth. It's money. It's the sense of self-worth. It's physical life. It's material life. It is also stability, possessions. So these two are very, very similar, even though they're polar opposites, okay? We're going to see. It's a very, very interesting pair to work with. Sorry, you guys. It's a very, very interesting pair to work with. It's a very, very interesting polarity to work with. We basically have attachment, Taurus, which is stability, right? Taurus is very grounded, earth, fixed earth. So very, very grounded. Attachment versus transformation. Scorpio, the deep waters. We have comfort, again, Taurus, Venus energy, very comfortable, versus depth, Scorpio, deep waters, deep emotion. So Taurus wants to preserve while Scorpio demands evolution. So these two, amazing. Amazing opportunity for transformation, okay? It's going to be intense. Yeah, it's going to be an intense energy to work with, even though the moon in Taurus is exalted. So, which means that she feels really, really happy here. She feels very, very happy. It's a Venus ruled moon. She's thriving. She's thriving. However, we are in the season of transformation, and these two energies opposing each other are creating a little bit of friction and are creating quite a lot of intensity. Because even though Taurus is the sign of, comfort and wealth and all these Venus energy and everything, they do have quite a bit of intensity, because when the bull sees red, the bull sees red, you guys. Okay, so Taurus can get very, hello Sherry and Dr. Alina as well. Hello, hello, hello. So there can be quite an intense energy. So that's why I was asking earlier about how you're feeling today, because the emotions could be running quite high. Emotions could be running quite high because we're being pushed towards transformation on one side, but on the other, we just want to be chilling. We just literally want to be chilling. We're like, why? Why do I have to do this? I don't want to. I just want to be in the Taurus vibes, chilling, being wealthy, Venus ruled, have some nice food and all of that. You're feeling very relaxed, Dr. Alina. I am very happy for you. I'm very happy to hear that. Hello, Monica. Hi, hi, hi. Sherry, yesterday was very heavy. I think it's, for me, I found Sunday actually quite challenging. It was quite emotional, Sunday. But it felt more like release. Today, I was just exhausted. Today, I was completely exhausted. I woke up exhausted and I stayed exhausted for a very long time. Very long time. So, this full moon is basically going to explore where clinging on is preventing us from transforming. So it's a really, really important moon to work with. Really, really important moon to work with, I feel. Let's dive into it a little bit more. Let's dive into it. So first of all, it's a super full moon, which means that it's closer to Earth. So that could be also another reason why we're feeling it a lot more intense, because it's way closer to us. And some of us in very different parts of the world are going to actually see it quite big because it's really, really close. So it could be more intense. Another thing that makes it intense is that Taurus is the sign of the physical things, right? It's the sign of sensuality, and sensory experiences in general. So things felt through the body. And this could make it more intense because we're going to feel it more through our body. So this intensity, it's going to have physical symptoms. It's going to have physical symptoms. The 5 senses are going to be heightened. And that's why some of us are more tired as well at the moment. So yes, Taurus represents the physical body, so there's chances we feel it a little bit more. The main theme of this super full moon, because we talked about full moon being about release, yeah? The main theme, which is what we're going to focus on tonight, which is why we're going to do nervous system regulation, is the body's demand for safety, Taurus, versus the soul's request for evolution. We're getting that? The body is demanding safety, Taurus. The soul is demanding evolution, Scorpio. So this is why this time can feel very, very unsettling, but we're going to look into that. What we need to do, what we're going to utilize this full moon for, we're going to create internal safety. We're going to do a lot of stuff tonight that is targeted to create internal safety so that we can transform instead of retract and panic. Yeah? Instead of retract and panic, we are going to create we're going to build a better inner foundation that is strong enough to withstand transformation. Because this is a Taurus full moon, but Scorpio, we have a whole season. We still have 3 weeks of it. So we need to 2.5 weeks, I think, of it. So we really, really need to make sure that we are super well equipped to go through the transformation. So with the sun being in Scorpio and the moon being in Taurus, so these two polar opposites, we talked about how the discomfort can come through the physical body. So this is how you could be feeling it. Really tight muscles. Really tight muscles. Sorry, Yasmin, was it that? Was it what Sarah said? The body is demanding safety, but the soul is asking for transformation. Was that it? Yeah? Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. So, yeah. So this is how we could be feeling it. Muscle tightness. Muscle tightness, okay? All over. My neck and shoulders today, it's been crazy. That's also part of the reason why I couldn't sleep last night. I was literally felt like so tight over here. Fatigue, tiredness, not being able, even if you stretch, even if you slept a lot, feeling still tired because of that. Cravings, you guys, cravings, food cravings. You know, Taurus is a foodie. Taurus is a sign of comfort. You know, Venus, it's about all these like life pleasures. So food is a big thing for Taurus. So loads of cravings this few days. Loads of cravings. Also, anxiety. It can also come up as anxiety. I think I ate everything in my fridge last night. Honestly, same. Honestly, Nicole, honestly. I still had some Halloween candy and I just raided the thing earlier. I did. Honestly, you guys, it's real. It is real. The cravings are real. Yeah, the candy too. Yeah, totally. Loads of you craving Thai. I love it. Korean, beautiful. It's amazing. Okay, and anxiety. Because anxiety, it's basically us panicking about things changing. This is what it is, okay? Because with anxiety, we're projected into the future. We're worrying about the change, basically, and it's preventing us to do something about it. So, these are basically all signs. So the tight muscles, the anxiety, the cravings, the fatigue, tiredness. These are all signs that the nervous system is not regulated right now. Okay, the nervous system is trying to stabilize us while also the psyche is trying to transform. So it's like this transformation is a lot to handle. Let me eat everything in the fridge. Okay, this transformation is a lot to handle. Let's do this other thing. You know, let's present this in a physical form with the muscle tightness and everything. For how many days? It's usually like 3-4 days. You're just getting myself mentally ready for living with anxiety. No, it's not that long, Rostio. It's not that long. Don't worry. And also, we're going to do a lot tonight for releasing it. So don't worry. You don't get used to the anxiety. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Epsom salt bath. I love that, Iris. That's beautiful. Yes. So, the nervous system is trying to stabilize us, while the psychic and the soul are like, we gotta move forward here. We gotta really create a change. We really gotta transform. So the question that we need to ask ourselves is, where has security been outsourced to external things or external people? And it needs to actually be re-anchored internally, right? So what is the sense of security? Where is the sense of security being outsourced in a sense, like, for example, external approval, for example, control, for example, through routine, for example, through other people, for example, through income, even these sort of things. Where is it that we have put that sense of security on the outside? And now with this moon, we really need to re-anchor it and flip it around and bring it back in within ourselves. That's one of the main questions this full moon. It's all about creating the inner security. The inner security is nothing other than somatic trust for life. Somatic trust towards life. So knowing that even though we don't know what's going to happen, even though we might feel like it's going to be ups and downs for a little while, we have that internal regulation, that internal safety that says it's okay, I can deal with that. It's no big issue. I don't have anxiety about it. I don't have cravings about it. My body is not fatigued. I feel good about it. I feel that I can sustain myself. Yeah? But we don't always do that. We don't always get that. So we need that in nervous system regulation to bring us to that level of trust towards life, that whatever happens, we're absolutely going to be okay without needing to go through anxiety, cravings, and all sorts, basically. Okay? Without needing to go through the stress. What we're saying, what we're creating for ourselves tonight, utilizing this energy of this full moon, is the I am safe to transform. That's what we're creating tonight. I am safe to go through transformation. Yes, Dr. Elena, absolutely. Yes. Shooting Star is saying, I have been eating chocolate like there was going to be prohibitions on the stuff. I love that, Shooting Star. I hear you. I hear you so much. I hear you so much, honestly. Same. Same. Absolutely same. So yeah, so we're going to be creating that environment inside. It is safe to transform. It is safe to transform. Okay. So another question that we're going to ask ourselves tonight is, where is the trust missing? Where is it that we're missing? Which part of ourselves is missing this trust that we're talking about? Which part of ourselves doesn't have that internal safety? Because it could be different areas for each of us. And that's why we're going to try and find it out. Okay. Because here's what happens. Transformation without that solid foundation of trust, of internal safety, is going to lead to collapse. It's going to lead to burnout. It's going to lead to fear. It's going to lead to avoidance, which is not actually true transformation whatsoever, right? So that's why we need to create that stability that Taurus is here to, the Taurus wants, so that we can release the control and properly do this transformation. Transformation with a solid foundation produces evolution because it's sustainable change. Yeah. When there's a solid foundation under the transformation, it's sustainable change. That's what we want. Okay. So here's what we're going to do tonight. Okay. That's why I was like, there's not much explanation, but it's going to be much more practical. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to bring awareness to where the external control is replacing the inner trust. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to redirect the security inward. So we're going to reshift it and be like, no, I am in charge of this. I can do this. I'm in charge. And then we're going to do the release with the full moon. We're going to utilize the energy to release. Are we good? How does that sound? Are we ready to start with a short nervous system regulation before we go into the what's it called? Before we go into the journal prompts. That's it. Sorry, you guys. I was trying to get to the nervous system regulation exercise. Here we go. That I'd written down for myself. Here we go. Okay. So before we go to the journal prompts, we're going to do a little bit of nervous system regulation. And this is what this is going to allow us to do, is simply to feel safer to explore those themes or to answer those questions that might feel uncomfortable. Okay. So we want to create, before we go there, to those things that could feel uncomfortable and prevent the transformation and prevent us to be honest with the answers that we want to give, because it's the most important thing, right? We're going to regulate so that we feel safer, so we have a more solid foundation to do that. Okay. So now, just take your seat normal, have your feet on the ground. You can also be in the lotus position. You want to close your eyes if you feel safe to do so. Come to your center. Come to your center, close your eyes if you feel safe to do so. Otherwise, you can gaze on the floor in front of you. We're going to start. First of all, find your center. Drop your shoulders, unclench your jaw. Tune into your heart. And then we're going to focus on our breath. I'm going to guide you through this. I'm going to count you. We're going to inhale through the nose for 4 counts, then hold for 2, and then we're going to exhale through the mouth for 6. We're going to do quite a few repetitions of this, so I'm going to guide you through it. We're going to start. So inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 1, 2. Exhale through the mouth for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 1, 2. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 1, 2. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 1, 2. Exhale through the mouth. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And one last time. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 1, 2. Exhale through the mouth. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Bring your breathing back to normal. And now visualize or sense a cord descending from the base of your spine all the way down into the earth's core, all the way down into the center. And as you plug in to the center of the earth, feel the gravitational weight in your legs and in your feet. Feel supported. Feel how the earth is sustaining you. Now, with your eyes closed, open your senses and identify 3 sounds that you can hear around you. We're bringing your awareness back to your immediate environment. Then notice 3 physical sensations in your body. Tune in to your body. And then 3 smells in the room that you're in. Then we're going to do a body scan to release any tension that we find. We're going to start from the top of your head, from your crown, and start scanning. Where do you feel any tension? I want you to breathe it out. As you exhale, keep scanning your body. Keep going through, scan down your face, your head, your neck, your shoulders, wherever you find tension. Exhale it out. Let it go. Release the tension. Keep going. Your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your chest, your stomach, wherever there's tension. Exhale. let it go. Down your tummy, your hips, your thighs, let it go. Let the tension go. Your knees, your calves, your ankles, down your feet, let it all go. Once you get down, just take another exhale, inhale and exhale. And then you can say it with me out loud or in your mind. I am safe in this body. The ground supports me. My breath is the proof. I'm safe in this body. The ground supports me. My breath is the proof. And then when you feel ready, you can come back in the room. We're going to start. Let me know if you feel more regulated, if you feel calmer. We're going to start with the journal prompts. How are we doing, Nicole? You were going to make me laugh. Nicole. Hello, Danielle. That's okay. We're just starting the journal prompts now, and then we're going to do another visualization later. So you have not missed the juicy bits. You have not missed the juicy bits. All right. Much more relaxed, yeah? That's good. Hello, have fun. Hello. That's okay, darling. That's okay. We're happy that you're here now. We have more people joining us in the other platform as well. You had to get it out. That's okay, Nicole. You're allowed. Good. Feel relaxed but could not smell any smell for some reason. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. All right. So let's start with journal prompt number 1. What in my life do I try to control because I fear instability? What in my life do I try to control because I fear instability? This is all to raise awareness on where we're putting the outside, where we're trying to regulate with outside things instead of inside. Okay? This is all to raise that awareness. Okay? Where in my life do I try to control because I fear instability? That's great, Sherry. I'm so happy. I know, it's such a beautiful place, isn't it? Oh, Michelle, you're so kind. It's just a top. It's just a turtleneck. Thank you. Annie, everything. Bless you. I know it's tough, isn't it? It's tough. Thank you so much. Oh, I love that, Alina. It's very Taurus vibes, isn't it? It's very Venus Taurus vibes, I feel. Your mental health, Sarah says. Yeah. I actually skipped 2 of my usual 3 classes today. Exercise for you. You went for a hike instead. Okay. What in my life do I try to control because I fear instability? Other people, Jenny. Interesting, right? We need to get this sense of control from somewhere. Yasmin, career. Interesting. Thank you guys for sharing. So far. This is all to raise awareness, to understand what is it that we're putting, where is it that we're trying to regulate with outside stuff instead of inner regulation, basically. Yeah? Where is it? What in my life do I try to control because I fear instability? Finances and home life relationships, Nicole says. Alina says, I try to control conflicts at home because I fear violence. Dr. Alina, sending you so much love. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. Shooting Saz says, my feelings, my internal feelings. Nakisha, I live in too much chaos to even feel like I can control anything. Wow, yes. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Yes. Let's go to the next one. Oh, Sarah says, I think some stuff with my kids too, controlling certain experience due to fear. Yeah, I see that. Definitely. I see that. That can definitely happen. Where do I equate safety with possessions, routine, or certainty? Where do I equate safety with possessions, routine, or certainty? I do this all the time. Brittany, family, close relationships. I've been really struggling as of recently. Everything is changing so much, as am I. Yes, I feel like I can't hold on to the world around me. My emotions have been so out of control. And recently I put two and two together and realized that I'm currently dealing with burnout. Yeah, absolutely. I hear you, Brittany, right? We try to control everything. And this is what we were saying earlier, you know, that the transformation without that solid foundation of internal safety, it's going to lead to that chaos, right? It's going to lead to that burnout. That's why it's really important that we bring back the safety inside of ourselves, that we re-regulate the nervous system. Beautiful. Where do I equate safety with possessions, routine, or certainty? This could be an area of your life, or maybe like a certain thought that triggers it. Where do I equate safety with possessions, routine, or certainty? I'm gonna sip the water in the meantime. It is. It is a bit tricky, isn't it, Yasmin? Yeah. Small time hoarder. Bev, yes. Do you know what triggers it? Having an emergency fund and my physical home. Yeah. I remember when I was going through the toxic relationship, I used to buy so much stuff that I didn't need. So much stuff that I didn't need. And I was shocked, you know, when I moved out, like finally when I left the marriage and I moved out, I threw away so much. I was like, why did I buy all this stuff? I don't need any of this. Why did I buy all this stuff? And I realized that it was because I was trying to regulate myself. I didn't know how. I was trying to regulate myself and I was trying to feel like there was something stable. And so I was just buying loads of stuff that I didn't need. You know? Yeah. Soft fuzzy blankets and hot tea equates to safety to me, although I am a small-time craft hoarder too. Oh, Nakisha. Baking is a happy place. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Yasmin. Mary, work-related papers, resources, books. I feel that I need. Yeah. There's also sometimes actually with books, you know, maybe your way of controlling, Bev. Yeah. Also with books is like, if you're into like the self-help books, you know, self-development books, sometimes that just buying those makes you feel like, oh, I'm getting that addressed. You know, I'm getting that addressed. I'm taking care of that problem, even though you might not read the book, but you have bought it, and it gives you the illusion that you're doing something about it, right? Yeah, that totally. I definitely felt that in my life. Yeah. Constant shopping, shooting star was saying. Yeah. Yeah. Safety and routine go hand in hand for me. Feel safer with a tight routine and a daily ritual. Yeah. Dr. Lena says, I sometimes collect loads of packaged foods because I feel like connected to that old version of me that used to stress eat. Yeah, that actually resonates so much as well. Yeah. Yeah. Books as well. Yeah. I mean, you know, here we go. Evidence. Evidence. Here we go, the evidence. Shop when I feel down, shop when I feel depressed, shop to avoid interaction at times. Yeah, shooting stars, I feel you. I have to say that there's a lot of comfort in books, you know. And I always feel this. Let me know if you feel the same. I feel that there's the experience of reading books, but there's also the experience of buying books. I think that they are two very different experiences, right? And as much I absolutely love reading books. I don't do anything else in my free time, literally. But also I find that when I go to buy books in a bookshop and I am surrounded by books, that is also an experience. That is also a beautiful experience that I definitely want to put myself in, and it makes me feel much calmer for sure. Much calmer. Oh, thank you, Nakisha. Brittany's just been too much. I constantly just don't want to run away. Yeah, I'd leave the situation in a heartbeat if I wouldn't leave my family in a lurch. Oh my goodness, Brittany. Baking, cooking, reading. Oh, sending you loads of love. Loads of love. Buying new books give me a dopamine hit. Yes, Dr. Alina, right? Very different experience. Yeah, I like them both. Yeah, I like them both as well. Bought so many books. Yeah, I also have an entire cabinet with just tea. Tea is a huge part of my daily routine. I love that, Annie. Constantly look into astrology to explain things, give me a sense of certainty. Yeah, Carlene, I feel that. Even just having books around, yeah, even if I haven't read them, yeah, there's something about it. It's. I think it needs to be studied. You know, I really think it needs to be studied. It's such a beautiful, um, there's a psychological connection I feel between safety and comfort and being surrounded by books. It's just something about it, you know. I don't know what it is. Like energetically, there's definitely something about it. I read so much in work I don't have energy to read for joy, but I keep buying piles and piles of books because I love having them around. Yeah, books and plants. I love that, Jenny. Yeah, Jules as well. Okay. This is going to be an interesting. Books are patient. Yes, Sarah, actually. They're very grounded. There's stillness in a book, isn't it? There's when the book is on a bookshelf, it gives you that stillness, that sense of stability, that sense of groundedness. When you open it, you enter something very dynamic because it's an adventure. Right. I love that. I love that. Yes. This is an interesting question. What sensations arise in my body when I imagine letting go of control? Let's pay a lot of attention to this one. What sensations arise in my body when I imagine letting go of control? Panic and fear, Brittany says. Big, big hug to you. Bev says relief, joy, and freedom. Do you find it easy, Bev, to let go of control? Do you feel that does it come easy? Annie says panic as well. Yeah. You're learning to. Beautiful. Beautiful. Peace for Kim. Fear, doubts, and anxiety, doom, fear and resistance, but also a bit of release, both panic and freedom. Yeah, that resonates. That definitely resonates, Nicole. Having like that both, like the polar opposites, totally. Jenny, freedom. Linda, anxiety and fear. This is why we need to create that internal safety. This is exactly why. Because we need to, if we feel fear, we're not going to let go of control. We're not going to let go of the control, and that's what needs to happen in order to put ourselves in the best state to have a transformation, right? Because we have to let go of a certain amount of control. But when we create that internal safety, we're like, okay, yeah, I don't need to panic about not having control, right? Relief, weightlifting, lifted, anxiety and fear of failure, suffering and freedom indeed. I love that there's so many like polar opposite things. It's so interesting, isn't it? Excitement about change, yes, Bev, yeah. Stomach drops, strong desire to take a nap. It's the exhaustion, right? Comes in with that fatigue, like, oh. Kristen, yeah, finding each other. Oh, I love that. Fear of the unknown, releasing that fear and changing it into I am safe to trust and allow and surrender. Yeah, both anxiety and freedom. Yes, rapid heartbeat, shooting star says, and fear. Yes, early in my marriage, shooting star says, I was a stay-at-home mom. We had hard times at times. Later on, when I was able to work and mold my own money, I felt I could just buy what I wanted when I wanted. Yeah. Sorry. Control takes constant effort, so I'm not surprised about the freedom and relief. Yeah, that's very true, actually, Sarah. That's very, very true. It takes a lot. Yeah. Absolutely, Brittany. You go for that. You go for that. This is another interesting one. Whose approval or consistency have I mistaken for my own stability? I think this is such an interesting one. Whose approval or consistency have I mistaken for my own stability? Brittany, I feel like that's going to be so many people's answer, isn't it? My mother. Yeah. Yeah. I know it's the illusion of control, but I'm just and that controls nothing, but it's both terrifying and freeing. Yes, Annie, yeah. My father, Dr. Alina says, yeah. It's really important to raise awareness in those things, because all those things actually we don't have control over at all. Like it's an illusion of a sense of control, isn't it? It's an illusion of stability. It's not real, right? Your ASD kid. What does it mean, ASD? What does that mean, Kirsten? Sorry if I ask. Sherry, both parents? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Kirsten. Thank you for sharing that. I didn't know it was an acronym for that. Sorry. Oh, right. Okay. Autism spectrum disorder. Oh, it makes sense. Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Ex-boyfriend and family, Esme says. Yeah. As a child, I always had to earn my father's love. Even today, his approval impacts me. Yeah, that's so true. Brittany says, plus she's the first one to heap on the stress, and I constantly lose the peace I wake up with in the morning. Yeah, pretty quick. Yeah. Isn't it crazy? Like how the people that are the ones that triggers so much anxiety in us are also the ones that we feel like we associate with that sense of stability, right? Oh no, Francesca. Like the messages that are being written there, or the ones that that you write. Job security and a steady paycheck, Mary says. Yeah. Nakisha, my mom and my papa, even though he has already passed. Yes, as in like everybody else's. You can log out and log back in again. Try that, Francesca, because it might do the trick. 1000% my husband. We're actually working on this in therapy. Yeah. You've tried. Oh, I'm sorry, Francesca. Do you want to hear the question again? It was what sensations, it was whose approval or consistency have I mistaken for my own stability? Whose approval or consistency have I mistaken for my own stability? This means, Yasmin, basically, when you look for somebody else, like if you have that person approval, it makes you feel good with yourself. It makes you feel stable with yourself. That's what it means. Does that make sense? Let me know, Yasmin. My mom and I are working on this right now together. That's beautiful, Annie. My ex that I co-parent with. You're welcome, Yasmin. Shooting Star says my husband. Yeah. The codependency paradox. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Then we have, what would inner security feel like if it lived entirely within me? What would inner security feel like if it lived entirely within me? What would it feel like if instead of putting it on another person's behavior, another person's approval, if it was all living inside of you, this internal safety, this internal security, this groundedness, what would it feel like if it was all inside of you already and you didn't need to look for it outside, or you stopped looking for it outside because you realized that you already had it all inside? What would it feel like? Powerful. More powerful than ever. Like a lioness. I love it. Loving and compassionate, Michelle says. Yeah, I'm enough, worthy, loving, and lovable. Very comforting, Jules says. Yeah. Wouldn't it be just amazing feeling like, oh my God, yes, I can actually do this. Yes. I'm safe. I will feel content after that, independent and free. Yes. Yes. Kathleen, freedom, inner peace, and pure personal power. Yes. Totally. That's exactly what it does, right? Once we bring it back to us. Yes, straight spine and confident. I love that. That's a really good visual, right? Just standing tall, straight spine, confident, being like, I can do this. This is all me. Safe to take a chance. Love it. Nakisha, honestly, it would feel overwhelming at first with some self-doubt, but then it would hopefully feel free and happy. Well, I think that maybe you think that it would feel overwhelming, but when it's actually there, it wouldn't. I don't think it would be overwhelming because you would be regulated. Because when your nervous system is regulated, you don't necessarily, there's not necessarily the overwhelm. Does that make sense? Like the overwhelm comes from the dysregulation. Dr. Rina says more courageous and ready for any adventure life throws at me. Yes. I'd feel relieved, Brittany says, and that I can finally breathe at peace and not lugging around someone else's crap and responsible for someone else's calm and peace. Yes. It does live entirely within me, but that includes a lot of pressure on myself. Yeah. Liberating and powerful, says Shooting Star. Yes, liberating and powerful. Now, before we're going to go into the next exercise, that's okay, Nils. That's all right. That's all right, darling. That's okay, Nils. We're happy that you're here now. We're happy that you're here now. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. So now, before we go, now that we've raised some awareness, so we first regulated the system. So we started, this is the reason why we did this. So we started preaching neutral, right? That's why we regulated the system first. So we started preaching neutral and in a calm space. And we allowed, from that regulated place, we allowed awareness to come to the surface. Now, before we go into the next bit of the meditation and the exercise, I just want you to observe any feelings or any sensation in your body. How is your body feeling right now? Hello, Amanda. How is your body feeling right now? Is there any tightness, any warmth? Is there any resistance anywhere? We're not necessarily analyzing them. We don't want to analyze it at all. We just want to notice it. We're just like, oh, I can sense like a little bit of tightness like around my neck. Or maybe there's like a warmth in my belly. Just completely just observe it. What comes up for you? You're good. You're doing all the therapy prompts today. Inner security in my body is seated deep in my core and feels fully embodied and centered. As a voice is my most emotionally mature self. As an image is a clove of garlic buried in the ground. Wow. Wow. Yes, Francesca. The throat chakra, Linda, feels a bit tight. Just observe it. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Just keep, before we go into the next bit, tightness in my belly and your knees. Okay. Francesca, I was fierce with my dad when he started leaning on me and still am a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Tightness in my lower back. Notice all these things. If you want to also write them down for yourself, just as an observation, you can. And we're going to see how we feel after the meditation, yeah? Third eye and jaw tension, sacral sensibility. Thank you, Esme. Tight chest. Yeah. Hills, you love the yeah. Is it referred to me? Sarah, my body feels pretty good right now. I'm feeling loads of acceptance. Noticing my core and sacral not tight, but maybe sensitive. Okay. Yeah. Tight shoulders, yes. I had the things about the jaw. I was feeling the jaw all week, Esme. Same. I'd be like writing something like, why am I keeping my jaw like that? What's going on? I feel like I'm like holding on for dear life, you know? Like I'm on a roller coaster or something, like this. Like there's no reason. There's no reason. But I feel that. Okay. Again, notice the sensations in your body. A little bit of tightness in my stomach, Brittany says, and feel it even up to my throat. A little stress, but calm at the same time. It's kind of weird. Okay. Nicole. I'm glad I'm entertaining. I'm glad I'm entertaining. Because I genuinely get shocked by the cards, you guys. You have no idea. Like, I'm flipping the cards when you do the tarot, and I'm like, I'm so excited about what's going to come out. This is the thing. Kathleen, very calm and centered. Tight lower back. Yes. And neck. Okay. Both relaxed and tight, Shooting Star says. Interesting. Oh, I love you too so much. Thank you for accepting me the way I am, I suppose. I feel very at home with my Globe Nation. I love you guys so much. Oh, of course, Nils. Okay. Thank you. You guys are too kind. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next visualization. This is going to be a bit longer, you guys, okay? So we might go 5 minutes. Oh, you guys are so kind. Honestly. Thank you. Like, you warm my heart so much. Thank you for the beautiful things that you're saying. Thank you so much. Okay. We're going to go into the next exercise. This is going to be different, 3 different parts, okay? We're going to do, shall I tell you what we're going to do? No, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. So let's just go into it. But we're basically going to do something that is going to like redirect in the sense of security, okay? I feel solid when I feel safe. Yeah, actually, Francesca, that's a very, even the misspelling journal prompts, I know. Okay, you guys, let's go back. Let's go back in. Let's go back in. Okay. We're going to probably go 5 minutes over. I hope it's only going to be 5 minutes. I'm going to try and do this in the most time efficient and obviously effective way for the exercise. Okay. So we're going to go back in. Again, feet flat on the ground. You can also be in the lotus position. I would say you can also do this one laying down if you feel like. I do personally have a preference to not lay down when I do meditations, but I know that a lot of people love it. So if you feel called to lay down, you can, I don't have anything against it for this one. No. So, but no, actually I do have something against it because there's going to be a lot of regulation. So no, don't lay down. Forget it. Forget about it. Forget what I said. I do have some, now that I'm thinking, no, don't do that. Don't lay down. Don't lay down. Oh, hello. Oh my goodness. No, love you, Lau. Love you, Lau. Love you. Are you okay? I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. No, do have your feet on the ground, okay? Definitely have your feet on the ground. I'm thinking about the regulation of things. So no, have your feet on the ground. Okay, have your feet on the ground. What we're going to do, actually, we're going to do... You can be on the bed, but you have your feet on the ground. You can be on the bed, Niels, yes, but seated with your feet over the side, yeah? Now, find your center. Find your center again. Close your eyes if you feel safe to do so. Take a couple of deep breaths just to center yourself. And have your hands, palms facing upwards, hands on your lap. And now actually do focus on your feet. Focus on your feet for a moment and press your heels and your toes into the surface, into the ground. Press them more into the ground. Really notice the ground underneath you here. Also notice how your weight is distributed. Literally feel the seat on your chair or on the bed or on the sofa. And notice how is the weight distributed. And just readjust it. Do those micro adjustments until it feels even. What you can also do, you can imagine the floor rising up to meet you. So there's literally no effort and it's just pure support. Literally feel sustained by the ground, by the chair, by the bed, the sofa. And you can say it out loud or in your mind. I am fully supported by the living earth beneath me. I am fully supported by the living earth beneath me. Inhale slowly through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause and exhale through the mouth for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And keep going a couple more times. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it one more time. Inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale through the mouth for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your breathing back to normal. And as you breathe, feel the cool air enter your nostrils. And as you exhale through the mouth, feel the warm air exit through your lips. Feel your heartbeat slowing. Maybe you even feel like yawning. That's okay, it's all a sign of energy shifting. And then repeat it out loud or in your mind. Each breath steadies my body and quiets my mind. Now place one hand over your lower abdomen, your lower belly, and one hand over your heart. And as you inhale, imagine drawing energy up from the earth, through your feet, up into your belly. And then as you exhale, send the energy from the belly to the heart, and then let it radiate out of you. So you're inhaling, bring the energy up from the earth all the way through your legs, your feet, until it reaches your belly. Then exhale, let it go up into your heart, and then radiate out of you. Do it one more time. Inhale, bring up the earth energy, bring it up through your legs, into your belly. Exhale, send it up to your heart, and let it radiate out of you. One more. Inhale, bring the earth energy up, all the way through your legs, into your belly. Exhale, send it up into your heart, and then radiate it out. And say it with me. Safety flows through me. Stability begins within. Now imagine your body being a vessel filling with dense golden light. You can bring your hands back into your lap if you want to. You can keep them on your heart, whichever way you feel. Each inhale, it's going to draw this golden light deeper into your tissue, into your skin, into your muscles. And each exhale, it's going to expand it out into your energy field. Inhale brings the light in. Exhale expands it out. And keep doing this until you feel that when you exhale, the light is extending about 20, 30 centimeters around your body. Filling up your field. Let it extend out. This is not a wall, but it's more like a glow that moves with your breath. This is your own personal gravity, your own stable energy, the light that comes from within you. Inhale the light and exhale it out throughout your body and your energy field. And say with me, I carry my foundation in every cell of my being. I carry my foundation in every cell of my being. I am safe, secure, grounded. Pay attention if there's any inner chatter, inner thought that is trying to lead you astray. But what if, or how am I going to do that? Reply to that. I am the reassurance. Bring the awareness back down into your belly. Find your light. And repeat, I am the reassurance. Until the thought quiets. Trust your body. You can say it again, you can say it with me or repeat it in your mind. I trust my body more than the noise of my thoughts. I am the reassurance. I trust the body more than the noise of my thoughts. And let it go. You don't need to control anything external. You're regulated yourself. You have stillness within you. You're anchored in peace. The world moves, but you remain steady. We're going to do a release now. So sense or visualize this Taurus super full moon directly above you. Just being really big, steady, bright. Silver white tones, maybe some gold. And under this full moon, feel the light coming down and enveloping your entire body like a silk blanket settling over your skin. Within this beam of light that you're in, see some subtle threads extending from your body, each one representing a form of external control. Maybe there's fear of instability, attachment to outcomes, maybe looking for external approval, maybe the belief that your safety depends on others. And each little thread is pulsing. And as you observe them, set the intention, this is what I'm releasing. These little threads is what I'm letting go of. And as the moonlight intensifies and it's brighter and brighter and brighter, each thread begins to dissolve. Imagine almost like static is fading into silence. There's no ripping, no cutting, no tearing. It just transmutes. See until all the threads are gone completely. Feel the moonlight traveling down through your grounding cord all the way down into the earth and flashing down any residual density or energy block coming from those threads. Let it all go down, let it all be flushed down. And feel the exhale of the planet receiving and composting everything that you have released. I release control. I choose trust. The earth holds what I no longer need. I release control. I choose trust. Keep the awareness between the moon above and the earth below. And with each inhale, draw the moonlight downward into the crown and then your chest. And then with each exhale, draw the earth energy up from the feet into the belly and into your spine. As you breathe in, bring in the moonlight. As you exhale, bring up the earth energy. Allow then the light to expand outward into your skin, into your energy field, and feel the warmth of this light. Feel the earth light anchoring you into the earth, and feel the connection strengthen. The lunar light is cocooning you. There's stillness. There's inner stability. Say it with me, I am the source of my own security. Change occurs within my stability, not outside it. My body remembers peace. I trust the ground of my being. And then inhale again. Exhale. And start coming back into the sensation of your body, your breath, your heartbeat. Start moving your toes, your fingers, and then do one more inhale, big, 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 big inhale, and then release it all out. Let it go. And when you're ready, come back into your body. Let me know how you're feeling. I am just going to take a moment to put my laptop on charge. Let me know if you can still see me and hear me all right. How is it going? How did it go? Was it useful? How are you feeling? All good? Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How is it going? Oh, good. I'm happy to hear that, Lau. That's okay. Of course, shooting star. Of course. Feeling peaceful, yes. Oh, beautiful. More centered. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. This moon feel much more relaxed and calm. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Jeannie. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your generosity. Thank you so, so much. Thank you. This moon is all about the regulation, yeah? Patricia feeling floaty. I love it. Floaty, free, and centered. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy to hear that, Monica. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Kathleen, as well. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see what our... Hello, you joined near the end, Jacqueline. That's okay. That's okay. Hello, dear. You're like, hell, Glow Nation. I love it. Hell, Glow Nation. How are you doing? Glued, sleepy, and a little wipe. That's okay. Yes, relaxed and peaceful. Beautiful. Oh, you are, Brittany. You are, my darling. Let's see. What do we need to know? What does this Taurus full moon has to say? What does this Taurus full moon has to say? 2 cards for our highest and best good, and for the highest and best good of all. What do we need to know? You see, look at this. We've got the Empress and the Ace of Swords. So the Empress, first of all, very Taurus energy. Very Taurus energy. Oh, there were loads, Colleen. Let me see. Let me just go back to that in 1 second. So the Empress is very Taurus energy. I love that it came out, because this is literally what this moon was about. You know, you don't need to control anything. You just need to hold your energy. You're here to attract, not to chase. Nurture yourself, mother yourself. Your stability, you have it already inside. It's a Venus related card, the Empress. And look at her. She's comfortable. She's stable. She's just here to say, no need to panic. We attract. We attract. There's going to be an opportunity for a lot of new beginnings in the way that we think about ourselves, or new ideas coming up, more clarity perhaps. But it all comes from your own regulation, okay? This is literally, this thing is literally like, I don't need to chase the new beginning. The new beginning comes to me because of the law of resonance, because I hold a certain energy within myself. So the new beginning, I create it this way. I am the one creating it. It's the Ace of Swords. We've got the Empress and the Ace of Swords, Yasmin. So I don't need to chase the new beginning. The new beginning comes to me because I vibrate at a certain level. Does that make sense? I vibrate at a certain level, therefore I'm manifesting. Thank you so much, Jess. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your generosity. Therefore, I bring it to me. Okay, so again, the cards, in the same way that the full moon is like release that control, you know, find your own stability, release the control that you're putting outside of yourself, release that sense of stability that is outside of you and bring it back inside. Embrace the Empress energy. This is what we want to do. Embrace the Empress energy. How beautiful. You know, you attract the new beginning just by the law of resonance. So vibrate at that energy. You're not chasing anything, you're attracting it. It comes to you because you have that inner stability, that internal safety, that inner stability. Yes, we're not seeking, we're attracting and embracing it. Absolutely. Embody that stability. Okay? All right, my beautiful souls. The affirmations, there's a lot of affirmations, but they were this actually I can put the last ones there for you if you want to. It was, I am the source of my own security. Change occurs with my stability, not outside, within my stability, not outside them. I can post them here, Yasmin. There you go. I can put them here. You guys can screenshot them. I'm the source of my own security. Change occurs within my stability, not outside it. Yeah. She is gorgeous. I agree, Sarah. My body remembers peace. There. And then I trust the ground of my being. Oh, wait. Oh. Why is this not happening? Oh my God. Ugh. Here it is. Okay. I trust the ground of my being. Here we go. All right, my beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Jen Lynn. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your generosity as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Yes, my body remembers me. So good, isn't it? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Amazing. Thank you so much, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was useful. Now I hope you have some tools as well to regulate your nervous system. Remember to always bring it back inside of you. The breathing is very important, okay? If you find yourself that you're going through this transformation, thank you so much, Sarah, that you're going through this transformation, through these changes, and there's that anxiety, that fear rising, the quickest thing that you can do is go back to your breath. So literally pause as you feel it rising, pause whatever you're doing, and just do 1, 2, 3, 4, the inhale, pause, and then exhale for 6. Easy. Do it a few counts of those, do a few cycles of those, and then you can add the light, right? Bringing in the light and exhale it out of your body. It brings it back the focus to you and to your own inner light, knowing that you're grounded within yourself, okay? That's the quickest way, okay? All right. Totally napped. I love it, Nicole. That's it. That's what you're meant to receive. That's fine. That's all fine. That's all fine. Taurus is here to remind Scorpio that transforming can't happen if we feel unsafe. That's exactly that. Scorpio is here to remind Taurus that to grow, we have to get uncomfortable. Exactly. I absolutely love that, Sarah. Totally. I totally agree. That's exactly what this moon is about. So thank you so much, you guys. I'm going to see you. When am I going to see you? I think I'm going to see you on Monday. Yes, we've got the weekly tarot on Monday at 5 p.m. UK time. And then we have the tarot and oracle readings next Friday. So I'll see you again next week. You have a beautiful rest of your day. Happy Taurus full moon, you guys. Enjoy it. Love you so much, Glonation. Thank you so much. And I'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye. Thank you, everybody. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye. Mwah. Bye, bye, bye.